Hey, it's Andy with Rocket City Pinball. I had a prior video that showed how to install my custom 3D printed start buttons, like this one, on modern era Stern games to replace these buttons here. The process I used in that video was a little more complicated than it needed to be, so I'm going to show you a different way that you can do it right here, which is a little bit more simple. In fact, you don't even need to lift up the playfield for this. I've done it on this machine just to make shooting this video easier, but let's show you how. So let's go inside. Okay, so up here is the start button. And the first thing you need to do is you have to pull the light out. So you're going to rotate it like that, and it'll pop right out. Some games it may be a pull straight out, but try the rotate first. Okay, and then rather than take this whole assembly out like I had in my other video, all you have to do is grab these two little white tabs sticking out the back, squeeze them together, and then push towards the front. And then the whole assembly should come out. So come back down to the front here. So as you can see, this assembly has started to come out. Now be careful, there's a spring inside, but when you push it the rest of the way out, okay, there's the spring. And you can hold on to that spring so you don't lose it. Okay, the next step in the process is you have to get this green lens and cover off. If you look at the back side, there should be a little notch. There it is right there. And so you can take a little screwdriver and reach it inside there and just kind of pry it out. Okay, you see I loosened up the cover a little bit here. It should pop off like so. Okay, so now that that's off, now you take my start button that I've sent you. Now the legs on the button should go straight up and down. So you want to line up your button that same way, so it's straight up and down. Once you got it lined up just right, then you're going to gently squeeze, and then it should pop in like so. Okay, there you go, nice and snug. Then you take your spring, put your spring back in between those legs there, and then you just come back into the machine. Now if you look into the hole, you'll see kind of a large gap on the top and bottom. So that's where the legs are going to pass through. So here you go. So you pull the spring down a little, while you go to install, and just push it right in. And then, if you watch from the back side, you'll see the legs pop right in. And that's it. So now you just take your light, stick it back in there, line it up at the tabs, and rotate, snap into place, and you're done. Simple as that.